This is the number that I thought might surprise a few people today, and this is the 0/24. So kind of a couple numbers there, and I'm going to dive in. I'm going to unpack that for a few minutes together, and then we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk for a few minutes about what's going on in the travel industry with some of the things that we're seeing kind of across the board with the customers that we work with. So 0/24. What does that really mean, Matt? Well, 24, if you haven't caught the reference, is the number of hours in a day. So there's 24 hours in a day. I don't care who you are, if you're Richard Branson, Bill Gates, or Mother Teresa, there's 24 hours in a day. No matter what job you're in, no matter how important you are in that job, there's 24 hours in your day, and unfortunately we all get those same number. There's nothing you can do to increase that 24. So you're left with a decision about how are you going to spend those 24 hours. And all the innkeepers we've talked to, all the marketers we've talked to, the vacation rental managers we've talked to, everybody says, we ask quite often, we ask the question, what is your biggest marketing challenge? Nobody responds with, oh, I've got to figure out what Mark Zuckerberg's doing over at Facebook, or I got to understand what Twitter is doing and how to hashtag something. Nobody says that. What everybody says is, I need more time. I need more time to be able to do more marketing. And what we would say is that, at least from an internet marketing perspective, you should be spending about 0 hours a week on internet marketing. The reason being is because as you're running your business, as you're the CEO, the marketing director, whatever role that you're in at your business, many of us are owners at our businesses, you have a choice about the highest and best use of your time. Should you be spending time coaching and developing staff? Should you be spending time with your guests, making them feel special, making them feel valued, making sure that they're going to come back? Where should you be spending your time? And one of the things that we ask our customers a lot and that we encourage you to ask yourself is, what is the highest and best use of my time? In my business, what can only I do? What am I the absolute best at? In my business, there's a lot of things I'm not great at. At Q4Launch, there's a lot of things I'm not great at. You can ask our team. But what I've done is I've hired people who are great at those things, and I've surrounded myself with those people so that I can focus on what I'm great at and what I really love to do. And that's spending time with our customers. That's spending time doing webinars like this, doing the research to pull this data together, helping our staff develop professionally and develop their own opportunities in education and so forth. I know what I'm best at and I know what I'm not best at. So I don't spend time doing bookkeeping. I don't spend time running payroll. I outsource those things to a professional that's best at those things. And I'm not trying to tell you you shouldn't understand what's going on in your internet marketing. I'm not trying to tell you you shouldn't be serious about it. But if you're trying to bear that burden, 100% of that burden on your own, amongst all the other responsibilities you have as a business owner or as a manager, it's going to be really hard for you to succeed at all those things, and you're probably going to get feeling like you're pulled 100 different directions. My guess is the best use of your time is with your staff, if you have it, and with your guests. The people side of your business, the things nobody else can do. But if you can outsource some of the rest of it, if you can outsource payroll, if you can outsource your bookkeeping, if you can outsource your internet marketing, if you can really trust somebody with those things, if you can trust them to take care of it, and there's a high likelihood that just like the Nadine who does our payroll, Nadine has a much better command and expertise of payroll and tax law and bookkeeping and everything that goes into that. I don't even want to keep up with the latest unemployment tax, this or that or the other thing, but she's an expert at it, so I just trust her to take care of it. And I know when she's taking care of those things for me that she's doing a better job than I would do if I tried to do it. So even if I said, you know what, I'm going to try to do it myself, Nadine's going to do it with a higher level of expertise than I'd be able to do it. So as you're thinking about that, as you're planning the rest of your year, as you're planning where your time is going to go, I'd really challenge you to think about that. Sit down with a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, cold beer, whatever it is that does it for you, whatever helps you relax, and just say, you know, what is the highest and best use of my time? When I started this business, why did I start it? Did I start it because I wanted to spend more time with guests, or did I start it because I wanted to become a marketing executive or a payroll expert? What really is it for you that is the reason you started your business? And try to refocus try to refocus in on some of those things that will help you get better results out of your organization, out of your company, but also get a higher quality of enjoyment out of your business. So like I said, it's a little different take on a number, But with the people that we talk to, with the people that we see succeeding, the people who are at the top of their industries, this is one of the things that they have figured out. This is one of the traits that they have really commanded. If you think about the great entrepreneurs out there, the Richard Bransons of the world, the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world, this is something that they have figured out. And not that we all strive to be a Richard Branson or a Mark Zuckerberg, but it's an important thing for us to be thinking about in our businesses. No matter how big or how small our business is, this is an important question to be asking ourselves.